Once in a little town lived a boy named Max. He was very lazy and had a habit of procrastinating. He always delayed his urgent work and tasks and was a victim of procrastination. He thought he had all the time in the world, so he didn't rush his studies or any tasks that needed his attention. This habit made him fall behind, not just in school, but in many parts of life, making him feel like he was always catching up to his friends who were moving ahead. Concerned, Max's family and his teachers would often sit him down, trying to explain the importance of time. "Max, time is like a river. Once it flows past, you cannot bring it back," his father would say. But Max, with a careless shrug, would just smile and continue with his day, not realizing the sand of time was slipping through his fingers. One day, a very wise Zen monk came to Max's town. This monk was famous far and wide because he knew a lot about life and how to live it well. People from all over came to listen to him, hoping to learn something that would make their lives better. Max thought this might be his chance to find out how he could be better than everyone else, to be the most successful and happiest. So, Max went to see this monk, hoping to get some secret tips. When he finally got to talk to the monk, he said, "Please help me. I feel like I'm not doing well in my life. I'm always behind my friends and classmates. I want to be better than all of them. Tell me, what should I do?" The monk looked at Max with kind eyes and said, "Son, the problems you have is because you do not value your time. You procrastinate and waste your precious moments, not realizing that once a moment is gone, it's gone forever. I'll tell you a story, and maybe you'll understand better." Max nodded, eager to hear any story that could help him change his life. Once upon a time, there lived a king who was very giving and kind. He cared a lot for his people and always was there to help them with their needs. One day, he met an old friend from his school days. This friend was very lazy and poor and not doing well at all. He did not have any job, money, and no one respects him. He often said life was unfair to him and blamed others for his problems. The king saw his old friend and felt really bad for him. He asked about his life and why he was struggling so much. The friend said, "Oh king, I can't figure out why I'm failing. When I try to get a job, no one wants me. People have spread rumors that I never do any work on time. I'm stuck and don't know what to do." The king thought for a moment and then said, "Here's an idea. Before the sun sets today, come to my palace and take as much gold and jewels as you want. It's all yours." The friend couldn't believe his ears. He was so grateful and ran home to tell his wife. She was happy and thrilled too, and urged him to go right away. But the friend said, "I can't go now. I'm too hungry now. Let's eat first." So his wife quickly made him lunch. He ate slowly, thinking he had all the time in the world to collect the treasure. After lunch, he felt sleepy and decided to take a short nap first. However, his short nap turned into 2 hours. When he woke up, it was already late afternoon. He grabbed some bags and started walking to the king's palace. On the way, it was very sunny and hot. He thought, "I should rest in the shade for a bit before I continue." So, he found a tree and sat down. The cool breeze and nice weather made him fall asleep again, this time for 4 more hours. When he finally woke up, he realized it was almost evening and the sun was setting. He panicked and ran towards the palace. But by the time he got there, it was too late. The sun had already set and the palace gates were closed. Standing outside, the lazy friend felt a deep regret. He had lost a great opportunity to become rich because he did not value his time. The monk looked at Max, who was now quietly thinking about the story. "You see," the monk continued, "time is like a treasure. If you don't use it wisely, you'll miss out on the great things you could have had. Don't be like the king's friend. Value your time and don't waste it." Max was speechless. He realized his mistake and felt ashamed. He thanked the monk for his guidance and vowed to change his ways. He understood that time is precious and should not be wasted. He went back to his home and started to use his time wisely, focusing on his goals and working hard. Slowly, he stopped being lazy and procrastinating. Over time, Max became successful and was much happier. He was grateful for the lesson the monk had taught him, to value his time and use it well. In our lives, time is like gold. It's the most special thing we have. We should not waste our time on things that does not matter. Instead, we should focus on the important things, things that make us happy or help us grow. Imagine you had a day all to yourself. You could do anything you wanted. If you spend it just sitting around, at the end of the day, you won't have anything to show for it. But if you use it to learn something new, help someone, or work on a project, you'll feel good about how you spent your day. There's a saying that goes, if you respect your time will respect you. But if you don't care about your time, it's like throwing away your chance to do great things. Just think about someone who missed their bus because they left home 1 minute late. That 1 minute made a big difference, right? Or think about a student who didn't study all year and then failed their exams. A whole year gone. People who use their time well can do amazing things, but those who waste their time end up missing out and feeling sorry later. If you have dreams and things you want to do, don't wait around. Get started. You don't want to end up like someone who had a chance to get treasure but was too lazy to grab it in time. So always remember to use your time well. Enjoy the small, happy moments with your loved ones. Those moments are precious. When you use your time right, you'll reach your goals and have a happy life.